Hello and welcome to your daily oracle reading for Thursday, April 2nd, 2020. I'm Linda the Lightworker. How are you doing? How you doing? I'm an energy worker, shamanic practitioner. I read tarot cards. I'm your full service shaman. All the information for me is all linked down below. And I'm just so glad you jumped in here. This is a general reading for all of us, especially as we're in this age of COVID, because it is changing everything. Let's jump into our cards. Now, our first card today is the card that I've just kept seeing in my mind's eye every time I close my mind. Rather, I ask Spirit for guidance about what's going on with our current situation. I see this card spinning around. This is the Wheel of Fortune. Now, the Wheel of Fortune, especially if you look at these images, there's wisdom up here. There's a partially shadowed or eclipsed moon, or perhaps it's a crescent moon. There's all this chaos happening in the circle. The sun is burning down here below, and it is about chaos and change and uncertainty, which is exactly what's happening here in this card. Now, remember, when we're in or we're dealt this Wheel of Fortune, and that's what I keep hearing about the situation we're in, is it's right here in the center where we need to be. That's where the stillest part is, where all of these colors and all of these things gather right here. And if you're able at all to bring your breath into your center, into your belly chakra, into that third chakra, and to just breathe in deeply and to really feel the energy of this Wheel of Fortune, because when it's coming up, it means change is afoot. Things will happen fast. So it might be you were in a state that was not on a voluntary shut in. Um, but as we are now, my whole state has been claimed to do that, which it's about time. Like, we don't want this virus to spread. Stay in your center, and be ready for more sudden change. I still keep hearing there's more information that will be coming out that might be a little, we need to be grounded for. And finding your grounding is the invitation, especially with the Wheel of Fortune. So it's about bringing that breath in slow and deeply into your belly so that you can stay centered and relax, take a deep breath, and just slow down this cycle of chaos, especially if you're listening to the news, or I know some of you are in the news industry, and my gosh, the extra blessings and love go out to you every day, because if you're in the grocery business or if you're in any of these industries that are still out and reaching the public somehow so dramatically, watching the news all the time, or doing 6 or 7 newscasts an hour, which is unrealistic. You've got to find your center, because things will change quickly, and you, to be in it, you have to find your breath. So bring in your breath. Now, in this down below, I do have one of my meditations linked in my descriptions box, and that's just a gentle guided meditation to help you find your breath and to do some breathing with someone else, because sometimes it's really hard to do on your own. It's hard to slow it down on yourself. So let's go to our next card today. I've been saying for a couple of weeks now, the second card has been the most interesting card of the day. So here we have the Seven of Wands, and we see all these little fire wands, and only one of them is lit and on fire. So this intense situation has been putting a lot of people's fires out. You know, when you have your identifier as what you do, and you're identified completely on your job and your job function, finding your center is the invitation here. Now, this means it's an inside job. This almost looks rather phallic, like in a second chakra sort of way, but you need to find your inner fire. And Spirit, I keep hearing Spirit say, this is an inside job, inside job. This is the invitation now. The universe is setting it up so that you have the time to experiment with meditation. Experiment with slowing your thoughts down, with not being able to make plans. Who are you when you can't plan for anything? How does it make you feel? Well, you're feeling a little out of sorts. Write it down. Write it down. Write these emotions down. Write this emotional response down that you're having, just so that you're able to get it out, let it out of yourself, and then find that inner fire. That what sparks your flame? How are you able to get out of bed each day? Are you getting dressed? Are you taking a shower? Are you dressing for the day, making yourself presentable to whomever you might see on FaceTime or on Facebook? Or how are you staying connected? By doing those little rituals of self care, washing our hair, putting on a bra. I know a lot of ladies are not wearing bras these days. Well, you don't have to wear one, but it's up to you. Like, how do you feel ready for the day, facing the day? Keeping that routine going will help you reignite this flame inside of you because so many people are feeling lost. And remember, when that little flame is burning, it illuminates the others. And when the others can see your light or see that you found your rhythm, then they'll follow suit because one by one they can help light each other's fire. But by themselves, they need to have a spark come from somewhere, and you have to be the light. You must find your own courage today to do that. And then our final tarot card today is this Nine of Pentacles, which is all about very hopeful, very optimistic. Stop worrying so much about money. Stop worrying so much about the future and notice what you have. Take inventory, take stock of how all that you have. Nine things, write them down today. Nine things you're grateful for, nine things that you have that are your essentials, and be grateful for all that we have right now and that we are protected. See these beautiful feathers that are protecting our assets? I see this as as from guardian angel wings, protecting us, making sure we have what we need. So as we go through this transformation, being able to find our inner fire and to step forward in a new way and finding your balance through all this chaos is a big deal. And we're doing it globally, we're doing it together. So remember, you're not alone. There are lots of places to connect with people, strangers and loved ones online, and you can really reach out to others. Or perhaps you need to stay a little bit more insular, really go within. If you're in a house that's full of people and you're being triggered by each other, find your way to go inside so that you can relight your own fire, be it a small space. You know, it's magical what a pair of headphones can do that will help you find your own sounds, your audio beats, which are such a great way to deal with stress and anxiety, or to put on headphones or to find some online. There are online counselors who are available to talk to people. So what is it that you need? Really look at where your needs are and then follow that. And if you're feeling really solid, be sure that you're able to be that rock for someone else who might need that, to see that light. Because when your light is shining brightly, look at how far that's illuminating. We can see in the shadows. And those shadows places can be scary if we don't have light or don't have a torch. All right, our final card today from the Denise Linn Sacred Travelers deck is the smooth sailing. You're in the flow. It says the message here is everything is smooth sailing. I do love this card because this is a lady in her little um, snowy outfit, but I think it looks like a snowman riding the sleigh. And it's such a cheerful card. So again, I see the night sky very clearly. And if you're able at all to do any sky gazing, look upward into the sky, either in the day. Now, don't look directly into the sun, But I've heard that if we're able to look at the blue light, the pure blue light that the sky has when the clouds part and you're able to see them, that it's very healing for our eyes and our retinas. Just looking without any sunglasses, just looking up into the sky and look at the beautiful clouds that are there and breathe in the air as slowly as possible and just relish in the delicious oxygen we have. We're so fortunate to live on this beautiful planet. And I love seeing those stories about how quickly our ozone and the pollution is dying down as we're all just insular. Imagine how much repair will be done and how things will change when we all come out of this cocoon stage, I'm calling it, of this butterfly transition this humankind is going through. So it's about us staying in and being with ourselves and lighting our own fires and remembering all the gifts that we have, qualities in you that are so wonderful. What are 9 wonderful qualities about you that you need to celebrate? Write them down. What are 9 beautiful necessities you have of things so that you remember how abundant your life is? Take a little snack food inventory. I'm sure you have some yummy things. And make sure you do eat really well today and drink a lot of water and take a gentle walk if possible, or perhaps do some stretching just to open up all those little achy places and rock around a little bit and just make sure that you're doing some gentle movement and not getting so fixated on the news. You know what to do. You know how to take care of yourself. And that's why you stop by and watch my videos, is to help us stay on our life purpose path. If you don't know what your life purpose is, hang on because it will be revealed to you. This has been a great time of transitions, personal transitions. People are transforming themselves. So who do you want to be in the after times that are coming up after the COVID? So start doing some visualization that way if you're able to, because when we're able to visualize it, then we're able to manifest it in a very easy way. So just remember that you are God's most favorite child and everything is going to work out. It might not seem like it, but somehow things will work out. All right, my dear. If you're one of my new subscribers, I'm so grateful you're here. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please feel free to comment or let me know how you're doing. And um, gosh, I hope you know how much I love you and how grateful I am you stopped by my little channel. And I look forward to seeing you next time.